Hi, everybody. My name is Andrea Mitchell. I am a Plexus ambassador. But first, I was a customer. First, for 5 months, I fell in love with these products. And it's amazing how 5 years later, I am still falling in love with these products. This year, we've come out with essentially 4 new products. We have come out with Slim Hunger Control, which is the pink drink, a new formulation of it. And we've come out with the day cream for Joyome. We've also come out with the night cream for Joyome. And then we've come out with our lean meal replacement shakes. So it's been a really exciting year for us. And I have to say, the thing I have been the most excited about and probably seen the most immediate difference in is my skin with Joyome. I'm going to tell you a little bit of background on this. So I was telling my girlfriends earlier today, I used to, as a child, so I'm a summer baby, born dead center of summer, July 6th. Born and raised in Texas, in the Texas heat and the Texas sun. And if you weren't tan, there was a problem. And so I was a tan baby. I came out, my mom said, darker than her. But I think I just always loved having bronzed skin. All through my childhood pictures. I found one tonight. I am the brownest kid in my siblings. I just loved being in the sun. I loved feeling the warmth on my skin. And I can remember as a teenager on Saturday mornings not wanting to wake up, but dragging myself out of my bed, taking my comforter off my bed and my pillow off my bed, and going and laying out in the sun to go back to sleep on Saturday morning. But might as well multitask, right? Kill two birds with one stone, get a tan and get some more sleep. I was a very, very wise teenager, I'm sure of it. And it continued through high school. And we would always go to a tanning bed before homecoming or our Sadie Hawkins dance or prom and any of those dances. And one time I went to a tanning bed and I probably stayed in too long or did something I wasn't supposed to do. And I actually burned the underneath part of both of my eyes. They were crusted, almost scabbed. And to this day, I have a discoloration underneath my eyes from a tanning bed. And you would ask yourself if that stopped me. No. I just was more wise about using the facial lamps. I was more wise about using the goggles, which I probably wasn't using as a 16, 17-year-old. And this didn't stop. I used baby oil on beach camp trip, for church. Whatever the new thing was, I was using whatever it was to make you more brown. I truly love it. If it was a warm day today in Texas, I can guarantee you I'd just be sitting outside. And I do love to just lay out. Is that crazy? So over the course of, I wanted to show you this. These are some examples of what my skin looks like from sun exposure. So this is my sweet friend Julia's daughter, Isla, and I in Florida. We're on 30A, and this is about halfway through our trip. And you can tell all of my sunspots are out, and you can tell huge discoloration in my skin, and you can tell that my nose is super affected. And I don't know if you can tell, but my chest is just really just affected, kind of that leathery looking, which you never want to be that lady. And then this is me actually with her mother. And we're in Hawaii, and I'm actually with her mother in this trip. Totally different sun. The other one was Florida. This one's Hawaii. And again, you can see the same exact coloration on my skin. And the two of us love the sun. So if we're together, obviously with families or not, we are usually first ones out to the lounge chairs and the last ones in. So I want to show you what I think it has done to my skin over the last 40 years. I'm 40 years old. So this was my face. This first picture was my face the day we came home with Joyome in our hands for the very first time and using it. I'd actually used it probably the night before and then flew home. So this may be one night and one day usage. And this is sitting in my living room. with the sun coming right through the windows. And the second one, I'm sitting in my office where I am sitting right now. Same time of day, same sun. But y'all, 19 days later, I took a million different pictures in a million different ways on these 2 days. And these show about the progress. Nothing fancy. You can tell lines are the same. I mean, hairs aren't touched, like nothing's lightened. My eyes are the same color. I might have less eyelash extensions. That's all I actually get done. I don't get anything done else to my skin. Other than eyelash extensions, I haven't had a facial. And since all of this started, I haven't had, I've never had microneedling. I've never had Botox. You might be finding some places that you're like, oh, she actually needs, a little bit more help. But all that to say, I really love my, where my skin's come. And this is 6 months on the product. This is also another trip to Hawaii, the rest of summer, because the first two pictures are taken in May. So all of summer has happened. All of another trip to Hawaii has happened. We go every September with Plexus, and then a trip to Florida just a few days before this picture was taken for Thanksgiving. So this is kind of what I have seen happen. And it's just been incredible to see. Have you ever looked back at a choice that you made and gone, what was I thinking? And y'all, I'm not saying if I wasn't offered a beach trip tomorrow that I wouldn't go. But for the first time in my life, I'm wearing sunscreen for the first time at 40. And I am wearing hats more often than I ever have. I'm just being more cautious of my skin. And I just think it'll be amazing for the next 10 days. As people start to tell their stories, as you read stories, as you hear information about our ingredients, as you hear how the product even gets in our skin, because let's be honest, most of these products sit on top. I am the girl who very rarely ever, my whole life, has ever worn makeup. Not because I thought my skin looked so good, but just because I didn't want to mess with it. I didn't want to have to wash my face. I thought if I didn't wear makeup, I didn't have to wash my face. And years and years ago, 12, 13 years ago, I worked for a skincare network marketing company, and it didn't work for me because it was like 5 or 6 steps. And I didn't even have kids yet, and I wasn't doing 5 or 6 steps. So when this came out, it was clean, it was easy, and I could pump 3 pumps. I literally do 1 on each finger, right here. 1, 2, 3, pump, pump, pump. And I rub my fingers together, and I put it on my face when I brush my teeth in the morning, when I brush my teeth at night. And that's it. I do wash my face now. I actually use these cloths that don't require soap. So they don't have soap in them or anything. And so it's a real clean cloth. I feel like it's easy. I need easy. My son uses it on, he's a sports player. He gets sweat, kind of acne around his hairline. My daughter is 12 and she gets really bad breakouts on her back. And we just started using it this week. So I will definitely, by the end of the 10 days, let you know how that's going. I just want you to be open-minded. Skincare may not be why you're here. Gut health may be really important to you, but I want you to be really open to the fact that they're so connected. That I have worked for the last 5 years with Plexus on getting my gut healthier. My daughter has worked for the last 5 years with Plexus on getting her gut healthier, and my kids and my husband. And getting to add a product that works from the outside in, when we've been working from the inside out for so long, is incredible. So I just want you to sit back. I want you to relax. I want you to be really engaged. I promise you. The prizes this week are going to be fun. They're things that we actually want, that we're keeping, that we have. I have one of them, actually I have 2 of them sitting on my desk because I love them. 3 of them. More than I thought. I just want you to open your mind to the possibility. What if in the next 10 days, you just see a little brown spot go away? You just see a lightening of something that's been bothering you for a while. You see maybe a little less bags, or maybe you see the hope of some damage that you've done or just a skin issue that you have starts to dissipate. And I just want you to think, what if these products really are all the things they say they are? I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't use them on my kids if they weren't. I would stop using it if it was. I mean, I would go get a facial and be done. But these products work, and I'm really excited, and I cannot wait to hear what you think over the next 10 days. Will it be miraculous? Will it be my 19-day results? Probably not, because you're only using it half the time. But could you have half that result? It's a good chance. So sit back, relax, read all the posts, engage as much as you can, win a prize or two, and make sure that you ask questions and make comments and tell us where we can help you research. And I promise you we'll do it. We're so excited you're here, and have fun and get glam.